Hi, Grandma. How are you?
Just fine, kiddo.
Great. Excited about Grandpa's party?
Of course, 70 is a big deal.
I know, and trust me, Freddie and I are going to help you make it epic. He's picking up the last of the decorations in a little bit. What would be the best time to drop everything off?
Anytime. Ken already left.
Murphy's again?
You know it. He practically lives at that bar.
Yep, I guess all that alcohol is his secret to such a long life. So he's out of the house?
Yes, and you know him. He won't get back until late. So you and Freddie can come over any time. We'll store all the decorations in the guest room. He never goes in there.
Got it. I'll check with Freddie and get back to you. Hey, I'm just leaving the party supply place. You'll love what I picked out. Anyway, I'll be swinging by the supermarket on my way back. Is there anything else I should pick up before we head over to your grandparents'? Like what? I don't know. Fresh flowers? For my grandpa's party? Seriously? Everybody likes flowers. Yeah, I don't think that's a great idea. Okay, so I'll be back in about 10. Then we can leave together. Perfect. I just talked with Grandma. She said that we can sneak in the decorations whenever we want. Grandpa's at Murphy's again. No, he's not. What? He's not at Murphy's. You sure? 100%. It's closed. I literally just drove past it. No, that can't be right. Scout's honor. It's been closed all week. Bug problems, I think. There's one of those fumigation tents around the building. Wow. Okay, well, I guess there's been a misunderstanding. Anyway, see you in a bit. Hey, Grandma. Freddie and I are going to come over soon.
Great. Can't wait to see you.
And you're sure Grandpa isn't going to be there?
Positive. You know him. If he goes to Murphy's, he's not going to come back until late.
So he's definitely at Murphy's now.
Yep.
That's what he told you?
Yes.
Okay, I see. Well, we'll be over in a bit. So, Grandpa is definitely lying to her. Oh no. Yeah, my poor grandma. She's literally the nicest person I know. She doesn't deserve this. Do you think he's cheating on her? He's 70. Yeah, and? 70-year-olds don't have sex, right? I don't know, man. So, did you tell her? Who, Grandma Thelma? No, I can't do that until I know what's going on. And even then, I don't know if I have the courage. I don't want to break her heart. What if she has a heart attack from the shock? But don't you think she has the right to know? Maybe you can just casually tell her that Murphy's is closed. Nah, I can't do that. Then let me help you. Oh yeah, you deliver the bad news? That won't make it any better. What if I do some sleuthing? What do you mean? Tomorrow, when your grandpa leaves for Murphy's again, I can follow him and see where he's really going. No, that's invasive and creepy. All right, your choice, but the offer still stands. Thanks. So you'll be here soon, right? Yep, I have everything in the trunk. Great. And when we see your grandma, I'll keep my mouth shut. I promise. Thanks. Gramps, what's up?
Hi, kiddo. Did you happen to drop off some decorations today?
Grandpa, you weren't supposed to see those.
I know, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
It's for your birthday party.
I figured.
Does Grandma know you saw them?
No, she was asleep by the time I got here.
Okay, well, try to act surprised.
Of course.
Cool.
But there's an issue.
What's wrong?
Well, Freddie helped you pick out the decorations, didn't he?
Yeah, how did you know?
Because they're a little fruity. No offense.
Okay.
I really don't want to offend you, but this is my big party. The guys from the lodge are going to be there, and I don't want to be embarrassed.
By decorations?
By homosexual decorations, kiddo.
So I guess you saw the penis-shaped cake, huh?
What?
I'm joking. Grandpa, come on, we just got balloons and streamers and stuff.
Yeah, but it's a little much, don't you think? You know I don't care about your lifestyle, but did you have to let Freddie pick everything out? I know that your style is more normal than his.
You're saying my husband isn't normal?
Don't be offended. I'm just saying that the decorations aren't a good fit for my party. I don't want to be embarrassed. I want this to be a nice, wholesome party.
Got it. Thanks for the feedback. We'll return them tomorrow.
Thanks, kiddo.
Let's frickin' do this. Do what? Spy on Grandpa. You're still okay with following him tomorrow? Yeah. Great. So what made you change your mind? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, Grandma, I've decided to change some of the decorations.
Really? Why?
No reason, but I'd like to come over and pick up everything we bought so we can replace it all with something more his style. Is Grandpa going to Murphy's again today?
It's Thursday, so yes.
Great. What time will he leave the house?
6, as always.
Got it. 6. Okay. He just pulled into a house on Birch. It's just a normal house? Yep, kind of low income. Do you know anyone who lives on Birch? Nope, me neither. Did he already go inside? Yeah, a man let him in. Really? How old? 40s-ish. What did he look like? Well, I'm across the street, so I didn't get the best look. But he kinda reminded me of your dad. Huh? I'm gonna sneak into the yard and try to look through the window. No, don't do that, you'll get arrested. I'm stealthy. Since when are you stealthy? That's literally the last adjective anyone would use to describe you. It's fine, I'll hide in the bushes. What are you wearing? What does it matter? It matters! What are you wearing? Jeans and that shirt you got me from Acapulco. The neon green one? It's lime. It's conspicuous! That thing practically glows in the dark. Calm down, man. Just let me do my sleuthing. Freddy! Freddy! Well, I have a theory. I'm not 100% sure, but I think your grandpa has a second family. Go on. He's eating dinner with an old woman who's definitely not your grandma. And there's a man here who looks a lot like his son. Photos? Oh, God. And look how happy he is. Does he smile this much around your dad? Not really. So you think this is where he goes every night? Seems like it. So he has 2 dinners every day? Dude, I don't know. This is not what I was expecting at all. Oh, God. I think you need to talk to your grandma. I think so, too.
Can't talk now. I'm watching Jeopardy.
I really think we should talk.
But you were just here.
Grandma, I really think we should talk.
I told you that now isn't the best time. That Ken Jennings is back as the host instead of that awful lady host, what's her name? The one who always says words wrong, so obviously I can't miss it.
Yeah, priorities, but I have to tell you something.
Just text me, kiddo, jeez.
Grandpa isn't at Murphy's.
Oh, yes, maybe we should discuss this later.
He's on Birch Street at someone else's house, having dinner.
I see.
Grandma, I think he has a second family that he's hiding from us.
I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding.
He has another son.
And how would you know?
Freddy saw them together.
Oh, so Freddy is riling up trouble, huh?
This has nothing to do with Freddy. Grandpa is lying to all of us. And you have the right to know. Grandma?
I wish you hadn't said anything.
You don't believe me? I can send you the photos that Freddy took. This guy is obviously his son. He looks almost exactly like Dad.
Just drop it, okay? I don't want to talk about such unpleasant things.
Did you already know about this?
Please stop.
You knew.
Shut up! Ken and I have had a wonderful life together, and I don't want to have you ruin it by spreading this information.
I'm not spreading anything. I haven't told anyone else, just you.
You sent your little boyfriend to spy on your own grandfather? How could you? Just because you've chosen to live an unconventional lifestyle doesn't mean that you have any right to meddle in my happy marriage.
Unconventional? I thought you approved of me and Freddy.
Let's not get into that.
You don't want to talk about anything, do you? I thought you and Grandpa were fine with me and my husband.
Sure, but it's not the life I would have chosen for my only grandson.
So you're not okay with it. And comparing a gay relationship with a husband who has a second family, that's not the same thing.
Kiddo, just stop it, okay? Don't make this into an issue.
Be honest with me, Grandma. How long have you known?
That's none of your business.
It's been a while, huh? Last year when Grandpa asked me and Freddy for financial help, that wasn't for you, was it? It was for this other family.
I'm not answering. And if you want to remain as part of our lives, you and your boyfriend will not mention any of this ever again. Do you understand?
Husband, not boyfriend. Unlike Grandpa, I believe in the importance of marriage.
Shut up!
But fine, we'll keep quiet. So I told Grandma. And did she freak out? Yes, but not about the secret marriage. She freaked out at me for telling her. She didn't say it outright, but I think she's always known that this was going on. Oh my God. And remember the money we gave them last year? I think that was for family number 2. Oh, I honestly don't know what to think right now. I mean, I feel sorry for Grandma for hiding this secret, and I know that they're from a different generation or whatever, but it's still not right. And she brought up some pretty homophobic things as a way to lash out at me because I didn't drop the subject altogether. She did? I always thought she was the open-minded one. I thought so too. So what are we going to do? We're going to ignore it. Grandpa's 70, Grandma's 69, they're not gonna change. Let's just go to this stupid birthday party and pretend that everything's okay. This whole thing is making me really uncomfortable, but deep down, I know they both love me and I don't want to ruin that. So you're not gonna tell anyone else? Not even your dad? No. Okay, your choice. But it's going to be an interesting party. Indeed.
Hi, kiddo. When your grandma wasn't looking, I checked in the guest room where you guys hid the decorations, and they weren't there.
Yeah, we already took them back, like you asked.
Good. And I can assume that you'll replace them with something more appropriate. Something less fruity.
Please stop using that word, Grandpa.
What's wrong with fruity? You people are so easily offended, you know. In my day, we used plenty of other words instead. You should be grateful that I don't use those.
Yep, thanks so much.
So, will you make sure the decorations are appropriate, family-friendly?
Oh, yeah. We spent a lot of time and money picking out the first set of decorations, and it's disappointing that you didn't like them. But Freddie and I have already returned everything and gotten replacements, manlier things.
And you picked them out, right? Not Freddie? Because you know he's a little swishier than you are.
Yes, I picked them out, Grandpa.
Great, I trust you, kiddo.
Thanks. It's all for your big day, so I'll make sure that everything is exactly how you want.
You're a good kid, despite everything. You know how to treat your elders.
I do. Speaking of which, remember that money I gave you a while back?
Yes, your grandma and I really appreciate it.
I'm glad. But can you tell me exactly what you spent it on?
Oh, you know, family expenses.
Yeah, as long as it all went to our family, I'm happy to help. Well, see you at the party. Remember to pretend to look surprised.
I will. Oh, and can you make sure that you and Freddie wear something appropriate?
What do you mean?
I mean, appropriate, like the decorations. I know some of the outfits that Freddie wears, and I want to make sure that he'll be dressed conservatively.
What does that mean?
You know what it means.
I'm not so sure I do. You mean that you don't want us to look gay, right?
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Grandpa, my husband and I will dress how we want.
Please, kiddo, all my friends will be there. I don't want to have to uninvite anyone.
You'd uninvite us? We literally spent weeks planning this whole thing.
I wouldn't uninvite you, your family, but Freddie.
I'm married to Freddie. He's family too.
I mean real family.
Oh, yes, because real family is so important to you, right?
Yes.
I see. Well, I'll make sure we're both presentable. No worries.
Thanks.
Honey, I've changed my mind.
About what?
About the party, about everything. Come home and I'll tell you my plan. Okay.
The party's in a half hour. You sure you want to do this?
Positive. So where are you?
I'm at the print shop right now.
And how does everything look?
Better than I expected. Your grandpa's secret family was more than helpful with the photos.
I know. They seem like nice people. It's such a shame that we were never allowed to meet them.
Yep.
So how many posters did you end up making?
30, all huge. I ended up spending $400 on everything. But it covers everything. Your secret uncle's birth, christening, graduation, frickin' ski trips. All with your grandpa there smiling like a proud dad. Once everyone at the party sees them, he'll have a lot of explaining to do.
Indeed.
Are you already there?
Yeah, I have all the balloons and streamers hung up. Very manly looking, of course. It's exactly what he wanted. But in about 10 minutes, I'll make sure that everyone's in the backyard by the barbecue. How long do I need to keep them there?
I can set up all the posters in under 5 minutes. I have the sticky tape already.
Perfect. I can't wait to see his face when we come back inside.
Me too. That cheating homophobe deserves the humiliation. But are you sure that you want to put your grandma through this?
I already told you, she's just as homophobic as he is. She was just better at hiding it. Honestly, she'll be a lot better off once this secret is out in the open. Okay, I'll be there soon. Text me when you're outside. I'm outside. Great, we're in the back. You can set everything up without being noticed. Wish me luck. Good luck. Hi, Grandpa. Sorry we left your party so early. It looked like things were getting pretty heated.
Why would you do this to me? I'm humiliated.
Why? Because you have a second family? Or because you lied to us about it for decades? Grandpa, please, I'm not going to talk to you right now. I don't want to get yelled at.
You had no right! Your grandmother almost had a heart attack when she found out.
She's always known, Grandpa. Do you really think she's that stupid? She knew what you were doing this whole time. It's embarrassing that the rest of us never figured it out until this week. But secrets come out. They always do.
I never want to see you or your lover again. You're no longer my grandson.
Yeah, fine by me. I'm sure you have plenty of other grandchildren out there that I don't know about. Go spend time with some of them. Oh, and happy birthday. So, Freddie and I left the party before the shouting started, but we stayed long enough to see Grandpa's face when he found out that his secret life had been exposed to everyone. My dad filled me in on what happened afterward. He said that Grandma ran out of the room and Grandpa instantly started crying. He tried to explain himself, but he could barely get the words out. My parents have always thought that Grandpa was kind of a jerk, so they just laughed the whole time. But most of the people there were pretty upset. There was a lot of screaming, apparently, and Grandpa ended up driving off before things got too heated. I guess he went to Wendy's house. Wendy is the other woman, of course. She was expecting this. I'd already explained everything to her when we asked for photos. She's known the whole time about their little arrangement. Honestly, it must have sucked to be known as the other family. I have a lot of respect for her. She told him to leave, so he went back to Grandma's. It must have been pretty awkward. This all went down 2 weeks ago. Since then, both my grandparents blame me for betraying the family. Whatever, I'm sure they'll come around. And when they do want me back in their lives, it'll be on my terms. No more judgment. And the weirdest thing is that I've gotten surprisingly close with Wendy and her son. They both seem like really nice people. Against all odds, they're part of our family now. Who knew?